Okay, what's up, guys? I think this is going to be really high value for you. We were just going through some recorded client phone calls, and we're listening to people answer the phone and how they were handling customers. And it became very apparent. I realized I needed to just do this video real quick because this is obviously the differentiator between clients of ours that kill it and clients of ours that are getting the same results. Like, we'll bring them the same amount of leads, we'll bring them a bunch of interested people with our marketing efforts, but they can't convert them or they can't get them to come in and schedule an appointment. And the difference is the phones. The person answering your phones is quite possibly the most important person in your business. And I think it might be the single most overlooked aspect for small businesses in general. This is the person that is the face of your company. This is the first interaction that the public is going to have with anyone at your company. They represent who you are. And you need to think really long and hard about the attitude and the kind of enthusiasm that that person brings to the office every day, because that's going to make or break your sales. This is not an indirect kind of thing. This is not indirectly impacting your bottom line. This is a direct, major impact on the kind of money your business is going to make based on who you have answering the phones. So this is just kind of notes that I have to remind myself, but we're not going to really follow this. But the bottom line is that I truly believe, especially after taking about an hour to look through a bunch of clients' calls, trying to give them pointers on where they can improve, I think this is the quickest way any small business can improve the bottom line right now. They can make more money by improving the tactics that are used and the type of enthusiasm that their phone person has. So I would hire the person that's going to answer your phones. Honestly, I think it's more important that they're happy and friendly than if they can read or write. If they completely have no intelligence whatsoever, but they're friendly and happy and talk with a smile on their face, that would be better than someone that's boring and has no personality. And I've watched it time and time again. Great, the person's good at scheduling the phone call or scheduling someone in for an appointment or something, but they don't build any rapport. They don't ask the person any questions about themselves, and that appointment ends up in a no call, no show because that person didn't make any connection with them. That kind of stuff happens all the time. It's just super, super important. What else here? I think when you're thinking about hiring a front desk person or the person that's going to answer your phone, I think it's very imperative that you either financially incentivize them for setting appointments or whatever their responsibility is. You need to offer financial incentives, something to get them excited about getting people scheduled, that they will see a direct result to their own personal bank account as a result of that. Or that person has to be a true believer, a member of your tribe, sold out for what you're doing. It's got to be one of those. They have to really, really believe in what you're doing, or you got to be financially incentivizing them. Otherwise, they're not going to bring the kind of energy and life that you're going to need for your business. So think about that. Also, got to start to have scripts, guys. There's too many of you small businesses out there. You're just winging it. Every single customer you talk to, it's a different thing. Get your processes and your scripts down. There should be a structured way that each phone call goes, and the person that's answering the phones should be able to have notes written out, whether it's typed out or written out, of how that call went, how they got the questions answered, and what the next steps are. So that's something you guys got to think about as small business owners. This is huge. I'm telling you. Let me give you an example of just kind of a couple of the ones that we were looking at or listening to today. So this is for a chiropractor client. We had someone who called in. They responded to one of our advertisements. They called in, and it was for a new patient special. And the person asked, what is an adjustment? Which, if you've been to a chiropractor, you know what an adjustment is, but this person hadn't been to a chiropractor before. And the person on the phone said, oh, you've never been adjusted before? Well, an adjustment is basically the doctor is going to take a look at your spine, and we're going to see, we kind of just want to make sure everything is going to line up, and they're going to manipulate your spine, and the goal is to make sure there's no misalignments in your spine. And you can tell I'm just rambling and babbling and not helping this situation at all. Now, if you can imagine, the way that question could have been handled is it could have gone like this. It could have been, oh my gosh, you've never had an adjustment before? It's absolutely life-changing. You're going to be amazed. Basically, you're going to lay down on the table, and the chiropractor is going to just put a little bit of gentle pressure on your spine, and you're going to just feel everything snap into perfect alignment when they press on your spine, and you will feel unbelievable afterwards. It's a life-changing experience, I guarantee it. Just bringing that kind of enthusiasm to your phone calls makes all the difference. And we can hear it. We listen to it all day when we were listening to these phone calls today. Our clients that are killing it financially, the people answering their phones are just like that. They dominate on the phones. And the clients that are asking us, well, hey, these aren't very good leads, these aren't working out, these people aren't converting, they're terrible on the phones. It really is that simple. So hopefully you guys find that valuable. This is a big, big way to increase the bottom line in a huge way. Good luck.